Let's look at expanding and simplifying expressions. So if we look at this example here, you can see that the question is asking us to expand and simplify the following expression. And you can see that here we have got x, open bracket, 5x minus 2, close bracket. So we would need to expand that. And also minus 3, open bracket, x squared minus 2x plus 7, close bracket. We would also need to expand that. So we do approach these questions following this approach of expanding first. So step one, expand each bracket, and then step 2, simplify the expression, and we do that by collecting like terms. Okay, so let's look at expanding these brackets first of all. So this first bracket, we've got x multiplied by 5x. Remember, brackets mean multiply. X times 5x is 5x squared. Then we need to do x multiplied by minus 2. Positive times negative is a negative. X times 2 is 2x. So that's that bracket expanded. Next up then, we've got each term inside the bracket needs to be multiplied by a minus 3. Remember that minus is joined on to that 3. So minus 3 times x squared will give us minus 3x squared. Minus 3 times minus 2x. A negative times negative is a positive. 3 times 2x is 6x. Then minus 3 times plus 7. A negative times a positive is a negative. 3 times 7 is 21. So we have done this expand part. And for this question, you will get 1 mark for multiplying the first bracket out correctly, 1 mark for multiplying the second bracket out correctly. And now our next part is to step 2, simplify the expression by collecting like terms. So I tend to circle a term and look to see if there's a like term to it. Yes, we've got minus 3x squared. Okay, so 5x squared minus 3x squared will give us 2x squared. So I've simplified those. Then I'll draw a box around minus 2x. Is there a like term to minus 2x? Yes, plus 6x. Minus 2x plus 6x will be a plus 4x. And then finally we have minus 21. There's no like term to that, so we don't need to simplify it. We just put minus 21 at the end there. Okay. Your third mark is for either this 2x squared or the plus 4x. And then your fourth mark is for the whole expression being simplified and being correct. Let's look at this second example. So simplify 2 open bracket 3x minus 1 close bracket plus 3x plus 4. So you notice this is slightly different to the question that you've had before. Before it told you to expand and simplify. This is asking you to just simplify. But to do that, we do need to expand this bracket here and then simplify. Okay, so first of all, multiply everything that's inside the bracket by what's outside the bracket. So 2 times 3x is going to give us 6x. 2 times minus 1, a positive times a negative is a negative. 2 times 1 is 2. This plus 3x and plus 4 is not being multiplied by anything. So that will just stay as it is. So you're going to get your first mark for that 6x minus 2. Now we need to simplify by collecting like terms. So 6x and plus 3x are like terms. That's going to give us 9x. And then minus 2 is a like term with plus 4. Minus 2 plus 4, think of your thermometer, that will be plus 2. Your second mark is for the 9x, your third mark is for that plus 2. In this third example, we're asked to simplify 4 open bracket 2d minus 3 close bracket plus 3 open bracket 5 minus 7d close bracket. Again, it's not telling us directly to expand, but to be able to simplify this with brackets, we need to get rid of these brackets by multiplying out. So let's look at this approach, this first bracket that we have here. So we have 4 being multiplied by 2d, that will give you 8d. And then 4 multiplied by minus 3. Remember, with a negative, think about your negative numbers. Positive times a negative is a negative. 4 times 3 is 12. So that's that first bracket done. Secondly, multiply everything that's inside this bracket by this plus 3. So plus 3 times 5 is plus 15. Plus 3 times minus 70. Positive times a negative is a negative. 3 times 7d is 21d. Next up, to simplify, we need to collect like terms. So circle the first term. Is there a like term to that? Yes, here. So we've got 8d minus 21d, which will give us minus 13d. If you want, draw yourself a number line to help you. Think about the fact that you're on 8. Where's 0? Well, to go down to 0, you'd minus 8. We need to go down minus 21 altogether, so we need to go down another 13. So that places us on minus 13. Okay. And now let's look at the other like terms. Minus 12 plus 15. Again, thinking about your number line. If you're on minus 12, think about how we get to 0. That's going up 12. How much more do we need to go up? We need to go up another 3. So then that will place us on 3 on our number line. So plus 3. Okay.